Hey, welcome back to the Spin Game Report podcast. Today, I want to share about a slot game that's really been keeping me up at night. It's called Lucky Apocalypse.
Lucky Apocalypse? That sounds intense. What's it all about?
Oh, it's by Yggdrasil Gaming, and it's set in this post-apocalyptic world that's both familiar and alien. The graphics are just, absolutely stunning. It's like stepping into a Mad Max movie.
Wow, so it's got that gritty dystopian vibe?
Exactly. It's like stepping into a Mad Max movie.
Wow.
But with the added thrill of potentially winning big. And the attention to detail is incredible. The symbols are all themed around survival. Canned food, water bottles, gas masks, you name it.
That's really cool. Does it have any special features that stand out?
Oh, definitely. So first off, the wild symbols are these menacing skulls that can expand to cover entire reels.
Oh, nice.
And then there's the scatter symbols, which are radioactive hazard signs. Landing 3 or more triggers the free spins feature.
Free spins are always fun.
Yeah, but here's the twist. You get to choose from different apocalyptic scenarios during the free spins. It's like you're choosing your own adventure. Each scenario offers a different number of free spins and special features.
That's unique. So what kind of scenarios are we talking about?
Well, there's a zombie apocalypse that gives you extra wilds, or an alien invasion with multipliers, even a robot uprising with cascading reels.
Oh, interesting.
It's really exciting because each one changes the gameplay a bit.
That adds a layer of strategy, doesn't it?
Exactly. It keeps things fresh and engaging. Plus, there's an apocalypse meter that fills up as you play. Once it's full, you're guaranteed to trigger one of the special features.
So it's like a progress bar rewarding you for your playtime?
Yes.
Nice.
It's like, even if luck isn't on your side at the moment, you know you're working towards something. It keeps me spinning.
That's awesome. What's the RTP on this game?
It's at 96%, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
But, RTP isn't everything. It's calculated over millions of spins. So in any session, results can vary.
Right, so it's important to play responsibly.
Exactly. I always set a budget and stick to it. It's easy to get caught up, especially since Lucky Apocalypse is a high volatility slot.
High volatility? So wins are less frequent but can be big when they hit?
That's right. I've had sessions where I'm like, oh man, nothing's happening. And then suddenly, boom, a massive win that more than makes up for the dry spell. It's a roller coaster.
Haha, sounds thrilling, but maybe not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, but that's what
Right.
makes it exciting for me. Every spin feels like it could be the one.
So, does the game balance the dark theme well? I mean, post-apocalyptic settings can be a bit heavy.
You'd think so, but it manages to be more exciting than depressing. It's like watching a great disaster movie. You know it's fictional, but you get caught up in the drama. Plus, the game adds elements of storytelling that keep it engaging.
Storytelling in a slot game?
Yeah. Each apocalyptic scenario in the free spins feels like a mini-story. Like, will you survive the nuclear winter or the robot rebellion? It adds depth to the gameplay.
That's really innovative. So, what about the mechanics? Any other unique features?
Absolutely. The game uses a cascading reel system. So when you get a win, the winning symbols disappear and new symbols fall into place, possibly leading to additional wins from a single spin.
Oh, I love that feature. It gives you that extra chance to win without additional bets.
Exactly, and it's so satisfying to watch the wins stack up.
Does it have a buy bonus option?
Yes, it does. You can instantly trigger the free spins round for a set price. But I have to admit, I use it sparingly. It can eat into your bankroll if you're not careful.
Definitely something to watch out for. So, how's the game on mobile devices?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yggdrasil optimized it really well. I often play on my phone during my commute. The touch controls are responsive, and it runs smoothly even on my older tablet.
That's great. Nothing worse than a laggy game on mobile.
Exactly. They
Yep.
did a great job with it.
So, any criticisms of Lucky Apocalypse?
Well, the high volatility can be a double-edged sword. It can be frustrating during dry spells,
Yeah.
and sometimes the buy bonus is tempting, but can be risky.
Right, so it's important to manage expectations and your budget.
Exactly. But overall, I think the game's positives outweigh the negatives by a long shot.
Sounds like it. Have you hit any big wins?
Not the max win potential, which by the way is up to 5,000 times your stake, but I've had some sizable wins that made my day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really adds to the excitement. Plus, with a low minimum bet of 0.25 credits, it's accessible even if you're on a tight budget.
That's good to know. So, you'd recommend it to both casual and experienced players?
Definitely. Just as long as they enjoy high-risk, high-reward games and are willing to ride out the variance.
Any tips for new players trying out Lucky Apocalypse?
I'd say start with the base game to get a feel for it. Experiment with different apocalyptic scenarios in the free spins to see which one suits your playstyle. And, don't be too hasty with the buy bonus feature.
Solid advice.
Oh, and don't forget to appreciate the soundtrack. Sometimes I just let it play in the background. It's
Really?
haunting and really sets the mood.
Haha. When the game's music is that good, you know they've put effort into it.
Exactly. It's the little things that make it stand out.
Well, you've definitely piqued my interest. I'll have to give Lucky Apocalypse a try.
You won't regret it. Just remember to set your limits and enjoy the ride.
Will do. Thanks for sharing all that.
No problem. Always happy to talk about great games.
So what's next on your list? Any other games catching your eye?
Actually, I've been looking into some of the new releases from Yggdrasil. They're really pushing the envelope lately. Maybe we can dive into one of those next time.
Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to hear about it.